Hi everyone, we have a very auspicious, very positive aspect which is coming up, which is planet of expansion, planet of enlightenment, the planet of creation, the planet of sustenance is going direct, and that opens up abundance for us. That the first step of it is always enlightenment, us coming out of darkness, us coming out of a phase which has been volatile, has been about digging up from within ourselves to bring out the elements, and now it becomes the time to sort of grow from it, to expand forward, to move forward in the light of Guru, the Jupiter planet. We'll start with a short mantra because we want to honor this enlightenment. We want to open our hearts to what's coming for us and open our heart to, more importantly, to the blessings that are about to come, to open us to the positivity, because sometimes the inertia holds us back even when the external reality is changing. So we are mentally moving into a more positive space as our external reality shifts with this mantra. It's about honoring the creation of God. It's about honoring the trials, the tribulations that we have been through. And it's to honor that support is nearby, that a guru, that is, we're making our offering to the remover of our darkness, to the remover of our ignorance, and that person could be within us, or if you externalize it to be a god, to be a higher power, then so be it. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Om. Guru Mantra, or the hymn of power, is essentially a chant which is meant to thank all our gurus, thank all our teachers, thank all the things that have happened in our life so far, which have contributed to our transformation, which have contributed to our growth, which have contributed to who we are today. So our creator, Brahma, our preserver, Vishnu, our current moment, which is through the preserver Vishnu, and our transformation, which is coming through trials and tribulations, Lord Shiva. These are signifiers of, you can call mythology, religion, planets, gods, which combine together and are called Guru, our teacher. And we are thanking our teacher for returning back home, to giving us this internal enlightenment so we can move forward and externalize it now. With Jupiter, the planet of expansion, the planet of hope, the planet of enthusiasm, the planet of social interaction and support going direct on 11th of August, we are about to see the whole manifestation that Jupiter in Sagittarius promises us. Jupiter is in Sagittarius this year for the first time since 2007. That 12-year cycle which Jupiter in Sagittarius begins is the one of highest of the possibility in terms of our growth, highest of the possibility in an area of our life that we look at for positivity, for expansion, for growing more than where we are right now. This cycle comes to replenish our reserves of hope, replenish our reserves of faith, replenish our sense of adventure, our education, our knowledge about who we are. It enlightens us from within, which is the whole period of Jupiter retrograde that we just went through. And then the external manifestation on the basis of us knowing who we are begins from there. The external support starts coming in. The social activity starts picking up. We start seeing the support of the universe, the support of the environment around us. And that starts moving forward into manifestation of what we have been waiting for since Jupiter went retrograde around 14th or 15th of April of this year. And that after this extended period of suspense, of adjustments, of revisions, unleashes the blocked blessings and to some extent the emotions to start with. The first the first effect of it is always enlightenment, is always epiphanies, is always us realizing what we want out of life. Where do we want to go? What is our expansion? Where are we aiming towards? So this directional shift which happens with Sun meeting Jupiter ahead of Jupiter going direct on 11th of August enlightens us from within about our ambition. Enlighten us from within us in terms of where do we want to go, what is our path, what is our life path. So we can direct our energies, our blessings in that direction. Because Jupiter is not a discretionary planet. It does not decide our life path. We decide our life path. It can only guide us. It can only give us the tools for expansion. But we are meant to direct that energy in a specific direction, on a specific path that we have now realized is our path, is our life path. And I'll give you some guiding notes on what it could be, where you can sort of direct this positivity, this energy, where you will find the highest expansion if you take an initiative in that direction over the course of next couple of months, starting from 11th of August all the way till 2nd of December, by looking at your rising sign, by looking at your sun sign, by looking at your moon sign. When we look at your rising sign, it tells you where you could apply yourself in terms of worldly success. When we look at your sun sign, it guides us physically in our ambition. Where do you want to direct your life towards when it comes to your career, when it comes to your ambition? When we look at your moon sign, it tells us where should we expand emotionally in our personal life, our inner world. Where will that be supported? So we look at that, and in addition to that, we would look at the exact degrees at which this is happening. This is happening at 14 degree 13 minutes, which is around 15 degree. It is a degree of perspective. It is a degree of turnaround. It is a degree when a chapter of inner reflection gets over and the external expansion begins. It is a degree of innovation, of knowledge, of perspective, of Albert Einstein moment. This is the degree of moon of Albert Einstein. This is our voila moment. This is our moment of awakening, of moving forward. So now, without further delay, let's look at individual sign. Let's look at where we think this expansion can be directed, and this will flow towards the Leo new moon that I spoke about in a separate video in your monthly videos of August. It will positively bless wherever Leo is in your sign. So it will bless your expansion. It will bless your expansion in a creative pursuit, in an area of joy, in an area of a field where you want to feel like a king, where you want to feel like you want to be proud of what you're doing. So this fuels the growth that is coming with Sun and Leo, and this is all happening at a time when Uranus is turning as well. So Uranus awakens us in a very different way. It vibrates through our body, so we get out of inertia. Jupiter is a softer influence which we need to apply towards, which we need to be drawn towards, which we need to move our body towards, and then that becomes an easier manifestation provided we take a step towards it. So let's dig into individual signs now. Moving over to Aquarius. Aquarius, Jupiter is going direct in your house of vision, in your house of social influence. This becomes the time when our goals, our long-term goals, our aspirations, they are given a boost. They are given a support. You receive support from your network. You have to aim higher here. Your goals for future have to expand here. This is once in 12 years vision that we are shown of who we can become when it comes to our networking skills, when it comes to our social status, when it comes to our big wealth, when it comes to the wealth we want to accumulate in life. So you want to aim higher when it comes for your future here. You want to reach out to the people of influence. You want to break through in a social network that you thought you would not be able to break through. You want to refurbish your support system in form of your fan base, in form of your acquaintances, in form of your friends. This is a period of expansion when it comes to your social activity. So you want to be out and about. More importantly, with Jupiter turning direct, it becomes an excellent time to launch something at a wider scale. If you have been waiting to launch something, your creativity, or you want to gain more acceptance about your idea, you want something to go, as they call, viral in a positive way. This is the time to do it, because this is where your acceptance, the acceptance of your unique talents by a wider set of audience becomes easier. You gain support from your network, you gain support from your fan group, you gain support from the people who have similar goals as you combine your goals together, you sort of find friends in areas you did not think existed, you find supporters in the areas you did not think existed. So there is enthusiasm to make real certain dreams you had. There is opportunity to make real certain dreams you had. There's network of people who will support you to make those dreams come true. You want to expand your circle of friends. You want to be part of certain groups. This is a aspect where your own house, 11th house is your house. This is very, very much what you're comfortable with, being with people, working together in teams, working together as a group, working together, enhancing each other, growing together. So those activities are very, very beneficial to you. They expand you. So going for professional conferences, bringing people together, group interactions, being part of societies, being part of a influential business network, being part of an online society of influence, being part of or launching a platform, an online platform, connecting with people at a wider scale through online mediums, forming acquaintances, refurbishing your once in a 12-year opportunity to find new kind of friends who understand who you are as a person now. Refurbishing your support system in form of friends, acquaintances who understand and relate to your goals, who have similar interest as you, who are aiming for things similar as you. Big group associations, open-minded friends, friends who are optimistic like you, who are aiming for wealth like you, who are aiming for abundance like you. You might do very well by being a person who's teaching others at a wider scale, who are forming these professional conferences and getting people together where people are sharing ideas with each other. You would be very well placed to be a guru, to be a teacher for a wider set of audience, bringing them up the curve on certain subjects that you are an expert in, bringing the community to a higher expansive space by being part of certain beneficial society, the society or the groups that benefit people in general at large. That could be a very good way of using this energy. This is where we are known. We are known for who we are. We are known for our strengths, and that sort of gains us status. That gains us status in the way we like it. We get to be known as who we want to be known as. This is where you can redefine your social status. You redefine your brand at a wider scale. Who you want to be branded as when it comes to social activity, when it comes to the network you're part of. It becomes a time to give a rebirth to your image, your social status at a wider scale. So good luck for that, Aquarius. This is happening this month around 14 or 15 degree. So if your planets around 14 or 15 degree of Aquarius, or if you're born around 4th of February, you'll see the most benefit of that come through this month. Then in September, 15 to 18 degree of Aquarius, which is around I would say 5th to 8th of February born, will see more benefit in September. Then around 18 to 23 degree, we'll see more in October, which is around 8th to 13th of Feb born. Then if you're 13th of Feb born or after, or if your planets between 23 degree to 30 degree of Aquarius, you'll see more benefit come through in the month of November. Another additional point is that this can also benefit your sibling in some way. It can, or you could benefit from your sibling as well. So you might want to tap into that if you need support in some way, or you need ideas, or you need knowledge in some ways, or you need faith in some ways, and you feel that that faith is dwindling down. You want to tap into your sibling, and they could encourage you. They could give you a lot of faith when this happens. So good luck for that, Aquarius. Moving on to next sign now.